Huh? Oh.
Hello! Today we have for you our email system that you can set up on your server to send messages to your friends in vanilla Minecraft.
So there's been quite a few different mail systems set up in Minecraft over the years, whether it's just a chest outside a house with a hopper to put it into the house, or a big line of hoppers connecting all the houses together, or minecarts going between the houses, and there's even mods to do mail systems. What we've done using some of the 1.8 features is come up with what we think is quite a simple, easy to use mail system to enable you to connect all your houses together on your server and email each other. So here I am stood outside my lovely cobblestone house, and I'm going to send Kim an email. We're using writable books here to send emails, so on the first page what I do is I type the name of the recipient, that's Kim, and then on all the subsequent pages I can type whatever kind of message I like, and then once I've finished typing my message, we don't want to sign the book, we just want to click done and keep it as a writable book. We put it in the outbox like so, and then we click on the send button here. And there we go, it's sent, as we can see, there, gone.
And now I'll go into my nice posh quartz house and I will check my email. So I check in here, so there's nothing in there, so let's hit the send and receive button. There we go, and oh, I've got email. Let's see what it says. It's addressed to me, that's a good start. I like turtles, spork. Interesting. Now, the nice thing about using writable books is not only can you reuse them, but you can also change the recipient and forward the email on to somebody else. So I'm going to type in Bob here, and I'm going to add another little message here. There we go. I like turtles. Oops. I like turtles too. Oh, I'm really bad at typing. Kim. Yeah. All right, I'm done with this finally. I'll put it in the outbox. And I will hit the send button. And let's make sure it's sent. And it's gone. Very good.
Okay, so this is our mail server here. It's currently set up for 3 recipients. You can expand it as much as you like, but you would want to build it in your spawn chunks so it's always loaded. This is the client-side terminal. It's basically 3 command blocks, a couple of chests, and a couple of buttons. Now the way this works is when you place the emails you want to send in the outbox and you press the send button, the chest you've just placed them in is cloned onto the top of the incoming pipe for the email server, and an empty chest is set in its place. There we go. Now when the chest comes over here, it empties its contents into this hopper here, which is just basically a buffer, and then that goes into the hopper below. The hopper below is powered by a comparator coming off the chest, so that it only allows 1 item into the chest at a time. Over here on our clock, we've got basically 4 rows of command blocks. The first 3 are our 3 current recipients, and the last one is our catch-all. We use Bob as the example. This command block is testing for a book in slot 1 of this chest with Bob written on the first page. If it finds that, then it will clone the chest over here onto the top of Bob's inbox, and the contents will pass through into his server-side inbox and stay there waiting for him. Then when Bob comes back online and decides to check his email, he presses his receive email button over here, and the command block on the back of that button sets a redstone block onto these command blocks here. One of these command blocks clones the chest into his inbox place, and the other command block puts an empty chest back on the server side inbox. And there we go, all the emails that have built up for Bob while he's been away are now in his inbox for him to read.
Now, of course, if people were to put dodgy items in here, like poorly addressed books or just random things like dirt or beacons, that would gum up the works, and we don't want that. So we've got a filter in place that will send everything that isn't a correctly addressed book to a catch-all chest. When we click the send button, items are sent as before. The catch-all filter is the last operation on this clock, so the chest has already been checked for properly addressed books. This test in the command block tests for any items in the chest, and if it finds any items in the chest, then the incoming chest is cloned over to the catch-all chest over here. I should point out that anytime a chest is cloned, an empty chest is set in its place. And there we go, there's our misdirected mail.
So that's our command block email system. Now, if you wanted to, you could add all sorts of different functions to this. You could stick a comparator on the back of your inbox and have it attached to a light so that you had a light come on when you had your email. Or you could have the check email on a clock so that whenever a chunk was loaded in the recipient's area, they automatically push their email through to them. What we were trying to do here is just set up the most basic system that was the least laggy for the server, and people can take it in whichever way they want to and make it their own. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.
We've been Spork and Kim. If you want to put this on your own server, or get the commands, or just have a play around with it, the world download is in the description. If you'd like to see more of our videos, click the subscribe button. Thanks very much for watching. We hope to see you next time.